I do like to think that people want to do the right thing. It's just that people are not aware of the risk. So that's kind of where that education piece comes in. And I actually find that we did an awareness campaign earlier this year, and not everybody participated, so 80% participation rate. But folks who did, they're telling their colleagues, you should not be emailing this, right? You should not be doing this. It's personal information. I get people calling and say, what's the secure way of sending information out? For me, that's a huge win. If people are asking those questions, they want to do the right thing. So it is a culture. It's a risk-aware culture, I think, that we need to develop in our users so that we don't retain that control, but we can trust our users to do the right thing.
We keep updating our trainings, information security, privacy, compliance, code of ethics, and we keep adding examples that, some of the results that, came up from actually, some specific penetration testing exercises that we conduct without telling them. And, we get the results, so we know where the weak points are and we know what we need to focus on. And for real incidents, we communicate with the security officers for different businesses, and we kind of, we take it very seriously, and then we open incident tickets for those too, and we track them. And that's where, we find, back to everybody's point here, again, it's about giving the users all the tools that can empower them, to do their jobs better. And at the same time, you expect at least a little bit of elevated, responses from them that would make our life easier and secure the whole operations and the environment.
Every year, the people have to go through a whole set of mandatory training. There's a pretty robust security module, which is in that, which basically every employee has to go through. And depending on what your role is, there's the basic one that everybody has to do, and then there's the more detailed ones you need depending on what part of the organization you're in.
That's exactly what it is. Every single user in our organization gets assigned these trainings.
Yeah.
And if by the due dates, they were not, done, then reminder to his manager, and then again, more delays goes, higher escalated. So we make sure that this is done.
Some of the things that I've seen is to make gamification out of it, because the younger people are into that kind of thing. Make it, take some incidents that apply to your different businesses, because everybody's different, and make it a game to see how do they go through it. Did you spot where the security risk was, and how did you handle it? Did you, bring that to your supervisor? Do you reward them for being able to go through that and be good ambassadors to your security programs, right? Because everything I've heard today is all about, it's not just IT, it's the user, and how do you engage them into your corporate security standards, and what does it mean to each one of you?